Well, howdy there, Internet people. It's Bo again, and welcome to the Roads with Bo. Today, we are going to talk about the roads to, solar eclipses and lost civilizations. We have two topics that we're getting a lot of questions about that really don't fit in anywhere else, so that's what today is. We will start with the solar eclipse. So if you don't know, on April 8th, the moon will pass between the Earth and the Sun, and it will create an eclipse, a solar eclipse that will be visible from the lower 48. And it's not something that occurs very often. If this is something you are interested in seeing, you definitely want to catch this one, because the next one that will be observable from the lower 48 will happen in August of 2044. So this is kind of the one you want to see. You will be able to see a total eclipse if you get near the path of totality, which will be in Texas, Oklahoma, Arkansas, Missouri, Illinois, Kentucky, Indiana, Ohio, Pennsylvania, New York, Vermont, New Hampshire, and Maine. I will put a link down below that will show you where that is and what time it is and all of that stuff. It's also worth remembering, just because you are not on the path of totality, you can still see something. I think in Florida it's going to be like 57% obstructed. So you will get an eclipse, it just won't be a total one. The other thing to remember is, please do this safely. Get the solar glasses, which, understand, they're not expensive, or use an indirect method of viewing. Don't stare into the sun. That seems like something that you shouldn't need to say, but here we are. So again, there's that. I will put the resources down below so you can kind of get a better feel for it. The other thing that we are getting a lot of questions about is the rewriting of history books, because it's going to happen based on what we've seen. We have kind of briefly mentioned this, but haven't gone into any depth about it. Still not going to get super in-depth with it, but give you a little bit more information about what's going on. When I was growing up, it was Aztec, Inca, and Maya, right? Those were the civilizations you learned about. Why? Because those were the ones the Europeans knew about. And that's what made it into history books. So, it appears that there was a civilization, like cities. We're not talking about something that is primitive or anything like that. We are talking about cities. The Pano people. And the use of LIDAR, which is light detection and ranging, something like that, has uncovered cities and roads and all of this stuff in Ecuador, right at kind of the foothills of the Andes. And there's going to be a rewriting, because this isn't even a short period of time. It looks like this civilization, these cities, were around for about 1,000 years. So there's going to be a lot of research into this. It's a whole new phase of getting to understand what was going on in the New World before it was, quote, discovered, by the people who didn't build the cities that were already here. Because that's really what we know about. That's what we're taught. But this is a whole new chapter is going to have to be written. It predates just about everything, and it was around for a really long time. And we know kind of next to nothing about it. So a whole new chapter is going to be opened up, and my guess is that we're going to find out a lot of those lost civilizations in the Amazon are connected to this by road. I feel like we're about to find out that a whole bunch of legends and myths aren't exactly myths. They just weren't found. So there's two stories that probably never would have made it because of the way news is breaking right now. Never would have made it on the main channel that are definitely worth kind of looking into if it's something that you're interested in. Because both of these things, it's either something that occurs once every 20 years or it's a whole new world that's opening up, a whole new area of research. And it's not polluted by a Eurocentric view because hopefully, we've kind of moved past that and we're not, maybe we were actually ready to find out about this. Anyway, that's a little bit more information, a little more context, and having the right information will make all the difference. Y'all have a good day.